seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go.
Ok, bonjour. Bonjour. Alors, j'allais lancer le jeu, mais il y a une petite animation spéciale. Regardez, le train, il est tout rose. Tac. Bon, j'espère que vous allez bien. Ok. Ils veulent vraiment qu'on la poule. Hein. D'accord. Bon. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans la boutique? Recommandé. Ah oui, d'accord. Topaz est arrivé là. Topaz et Conti. Du coup, son cône de lumière aussi. Oh, son cône de lumière, en vrai, ça peut être pas mal. Mais bon, je sais pas ce qu'il faut. Dommage. Ouais, donc là, quand vous dépensez 20 000 points comme ça, vous obtenez un skin pour Cyrene. Ok, bon. Regardez plus tard. Déjà, on va augmenter le son. Voilà, merci. Ça, c'est fait. Honneur des sans noms. Ouais, tout ça, c'est nouveau, ok. Nouveau, tous les persos, très bien. Guerre des monnaies, faudra qu'on aille voir. Univers parallèle, il y a des nouveautés. D'accord. Très bien. Mission. Oh, on voit tout ce qu'il nous reste à faire. Donc là, il me reste 80 primo à Enfin, jade à chercher, ici 240. Ici 60, environ 1h05. 1h30. Pour 60 jade, ça vaut pas le coup. En les machines, j'ai pas fini, mais j'ai plus de jade à avoir. Tout le reste, c'est 100%. Bien, c'est pas terminé. Ok, c'est pas mal ce truc-là. Non. Je vais le garder. Hop, un vœu, merci. Donc ça, c'est le nouveau truc. Oh, ça va rester comme ça. Voilà. Mission pionnière, on va la faire. Ça, c'est pareil, c'est un event, on le fera. Ah ouais. J'ai combien? J'ai ça de coffre? Ok. C'est pas mal, ça évite de farmer. Hop. Démonstration de personnage, je vais le faire. Pourquoi j'ai Tribi et j'ai pas Castoïs? Pareil, j'ai Lynx, mais j'ai pas Moz et Polo. Ça a été reset, ok. Bon, démonstration de personnage. On va commencer par essayer Cyrene, puis c'est tout. Le reste, je le ferai en stream. Ok, donc ça, c'est la team que je veux. Oh. Je suis en x2. Oh. Ok. Donne plus de régène d'énergie et de soins. La vache. Retire-moi le x2.
Please open up to me. Everyone's been waiting for us. May this faint. Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more, things. All energized. Rise and shine. Time to wake up. Don't worry. The night will soon fall.
Donc comment qu'elle gagne ses stacks?
Good night. Please open up to me. We do need some sunshine. Endless flowers. Please bloom for tomorrow.
J'ai pas assez. Je suis à 17 sur 12, c'est marqué.
Make sure you have fun. Everyone.
Bon, tout le monde fait des dégâts réels du coup. C'est pas que sur une personne les dégâts réels.
I only wish that death may protect us.
They completely lost themselves. Everyone's been waiting for us. Next time it rains, I'll be there, umbrella in hand. Come on, stop messing around. Let's do that again. All right. Rise and shine. Time to wake up.
Invoque le 10 murs.
Memories ripples are waiting to be kissed awake by a shooting star. Remember me with love. That beautiful tomorrow. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink, there's a surprise. May time watch over the Evernight. Cleanse hatred with love.
Et wesh.
Take our answer. Gotta stop them here.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Les dégâts réels ont l'air un peu plus massifs, non? Non, je crois pas.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Don't worry.
Puis en plus, ça
Night will
rend l'énergie à tout le monde.
Good night.
Même genre Castoris où c'est pas de l'énergie.
You please, wilt here.
I will guide with the Rainbow Bridge. We do need some sunshine. Thanks. All energized. This moment into eternity.
Bah, ça a l'air vraiment pas mal du tout. Bon, il me faudra forcément plus que une partie pour comprendre exactement tout ce qu'elle fait, mais Ok, j'ai un de pity. Bon, on n'est pas là. Donc, 11. 21. 31. 41. 51. 61. Oh, de lynx. 71. Non. 81. Ok. Allez, il faut gagner le 50-50. Mose. Souvenir, ok. Ah, je suis content. Peu là. J'ai Cyrene. Pareil, j'ai un de pity. Oh. Faut que je recycle. Je sais même pas comment elle se bulle là. Une conne de lumière, on verra après. Blablabla. On verra. Recycler des cônes de lumière. Oh! Effectivement. Ah, mais ce que je devais faire, c'est que je devais en lock. Ça fait longtemps que je dois le faire en plus. Aide, c'est quoi? Oh, faut que je clique un par un. Attendez, je vais aller voir mon chien. Il hurle, je vais aller voir. Bon, c'est bon. Bon, en vrai... Voilà. Moins 1000. Bon, du coup, on avait dit 1. 11. Bon, rien de grave pour mon chien. Elle avait croisé sa clique dans sa couverture. Du coup... 21. Ok. $31. Ok. 41. Oh. 41. 51. $61. Non. Oh, double. $71. Ok. Jingyun. Souvenir. Oh, je l'ai. Ok. Je pensais vraiment ne pas l'avoir. Pour moi, je l'avais pas. Parce que pour vous dire, sur les cônes de lumière, je dois être à 10 cônes de lumière. Je les ai tous eus. Et encore un braquage. Enfin, moins que Tribi, parce que bon. Alors, ça augmente la vitesse. Ouais, il est bien.
Yet another beautiful verse of poetry.
Ouais, c'est vrai, sur Honka, il n'y a rien qui up quand on up les persos. Tac, trace. Du coup, elle a quoi? Dégâts crit, vitesse. PV, vitesse, dégâts crit. Ok. Ça. Alors, est-ce que sa vitesse est supérieure ou égale à 180? Ouf. Jusqu'à 60 points de vitesse en excédent. Ouf. D'accord, respectivement. 2, 3, 6. Ok. Qu'est-ce que ça fait à venir? Du coup, il va falloir que je regarde. Je vais regarder vite fait avant de commencer la quête pionnière. Cyrene. Build and team. Ah ouais, donc pour eux, le mieux, c'est un double set vitesse. C'est trop chiant les pubs. Ça me fait tout bouger. Eux, ils mettent Von Wack plutôt que... Ça augmente le crit rate. Ça augmente la speed quand le Némesprit est en combat. Enfin, est sur le champ de bataille. Mais arrêtez de tout bouger. 180, 200 de speed. Crit damage, il faut pas tant que ça. 100, 160, il marque. Crit rate 50. Pourquoi? On n'a pas d'infos. Ok, bon. Bon, il manque un peu de crit rate quand même. Crit damage en soi, je suis dans les clous. Ah oui, d'accord. Tenue? Ah oui, c'est son arc. Vous savez que je pense vraiment que... Bon, il est très beau. Mais celui-là est tout aussi beau. C'est juste qu'il a des petits effets. Là, il paillette un peu. Sans quoi... Ah ouais, j'ai... Un édolon sur Tignoun que je n'avais pas E6. Que j'ai toujours pas E6.
A visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
Ok, 50, 100, pareil, il recommande. Il y a que la speed qui change. Essayez d'aller la choper quand même. Donc oui, je me doute qu'il y a beaucoup de trucs à up. Hop, qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? C'est ça? Je m'en fous de ça. Ok, c'était ça. Consultez le résumé d'histoire.
I noticed something strange about the time core flame, and was immediately dragged into the Memoria tide of oblivion by Evernight. She was once the hidden power that March manifested by sacrificing all of her memories. Meanwhile, Dan Hong warped back to the Express via a spirit warp jump, only to discover a Memo Snatcher invasion. Everyone then realized that the Remembrance's forces had already permeated Amphorius and blocked outside intervention. After waking up in the false trailblaze, I managed to escape with help from Cyrene and Sunday. Unfortunately, Evernight held absolute control, causing me to fall into the Memoria tide once again. Dan Hong returned to Amphorius and beckoned the heroic spirit of Finan with divine blood. The destruction, descending from the sky, pierced through the memory zone
Ça, je m'en
and
souviens.
discovered the most hidden corner of the world. In the grove, where memories became disjointed, Dan Hong received help from Dan Feng within his memories and completed his farewell to the past. In their final moments, the Earth we entered the nameless Titan's great tomb and discovered its secret. Across the 30 million cycles of eternal recurrence, every incarnation of Cyrene had come here, offering herself to the Remembrance. When all seemed lost, Evernight was captured by March's camera and trapped within the memory maze of Ides Elysiae. After several lengthy conversations, March and Evernight reached an agreement. With every condition for the Era Nova fulfilled, we returned to the depths of the great...
C'est parti.
This place is rich with the
Voilà, elle a direct sa nouvelle forme.
Can we stay here for a while longer?
Elle est plus grande et tout en plus. Ah, j'aime bien cette ville, cette zone-là.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it? The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time. Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend. Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up. But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that. Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Id Silicii, what kind of I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within the net woven by... There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Ok.
Like
Elle a des oreilles comme Castoris.
childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia until it reaches the moment decided by the light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931. I can make use of the crevices of time, but surely you and Dan Heng won't have to wait around for a few thousand years.
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
Ah, j'avais déjà remarqué que là il était en mouvement le dos.
I am now connected with this earth,
Il était animé.
and I can feel the breath of every mountain range. I see that the tallest among them is named Akama. And
in other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have the chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranokti.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this war. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left. Dan Heng and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone. It's a journey we trailblaze together.
D'accord.
All right. It's time for Dan Heng and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long, but we'll be waiting for you.
We'll definitely meet again.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea. Id Silicii is so quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
J'aime bien me promener ici, c'est vraiment beau.
The scent of the
Ah,
black
salut Mia, comment ça va?
ice now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million.
Its first end. And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan
Sorry, I'm
is
French.
the only one who didn't reach the new world. Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth. Like the prophecies of Amphorius, it has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot, the last friend? Are you ready? You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then. Still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed, just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate. A person's personality is their destiny. We best. Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you.
I mean, I'm good. Oh là là, me...
Face a memory that I have forgotten for too long and have denied.
It's so dark.
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born. My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, there's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the... But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall
no,
are
not
the
daily.
answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, is also the most devoted audience. Thank you, friend.
I'm French.
Every single Cyrene. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories, a prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist, the first new spore, the demi-urge, is right here.
Le démiurge.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luo Chao shall continue to be detained.
Yes, you can tell me.
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan. The Alliance only authorized the law food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I? But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case.
I'm not interested yet because I
Whoever
can't
volunteers first
pay
is
you,
the Marshal's pick.
so
If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jingyuan's
maybe later. Maybe.
Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the war dance ceremony, though the chaos has, with Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the golden blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
You're overthinking it, General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for
I'm
this task,
I'm not really interested. I
never
don't search
expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway.
a graphic designer yet.
The Law Fu will seize the golden blood and redeem itself. That'll
I'm
be our
sorry.
first move. Then we'll leverage this golden blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These two... Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimist.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luo Fu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience.
Thank you, you too.
What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can...
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty? For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant. But I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival. And the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. There are even divisions within the Alliance. So it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jingyuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sadunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of...
The Lord Ravagers.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics... My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. One wrong move, and the Law Fu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to...
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war, the Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, I just hope those on the front line will...
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone?
Did he and the others make it? Let me go over the plan one more time just in case. You'll enter Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the... Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone, except Pom-Pom.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're...
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for...
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench. Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. 3, 2, 1.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here, unlike Panagone's dreamscape. This place has built up a true epic measured in...
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in the infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not... And, Mr. Sunday, you probably...
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications, no response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect...
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Panacone's independent director, I'd say.
It's been quite a while, madam.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on iron. The bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal. In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all...
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiter still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite... Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. But, if the Cianjo Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more...
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work. Especially the marketing development department. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire...
As an old Cianjo saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. In times of crisis, the Lawfu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selflessness.
Okay.
It's clear that each party still has qualms of...
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
C'est quoi toutes ces encres?
Hello? How's
Oh.
the signal? Can you hear us?
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything.
Miss Bronya? Miss Serval? What?
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine. I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm.
Don't worry. We're still following the plan step.
Guerrilla 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. Matt Kitchapard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane Guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches. Zila and Lynx just got back from the Geomarrow vein production. That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice.
don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient. We really wish we could help. But Eurilo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation. The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this. But that's exactly why we have a...
If anything goes wrong. Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the...
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurilo 6 earlier? They won't stand by...
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But you're really...
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made...
Ok. Ah, fonctionne encore.
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation.
Words cannot express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops.
The Lawfu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding them, but this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy, if we can stand together with...
Ce serait bien de rencontrer la
The
maréchale.
Alliance truly embodies the principle.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for...
Oh, la CPI.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to... However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless other departments at the IBC might all when that time comes. I hope the Astral Sounds like a threat, doesn't it?
Has the internal conflict within the
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. But at least until now, they've had until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention.
I understand. Of course, we would never know the Rangers' comings and goings.
Miss Himiko.
Yes?
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family. Miss...
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads of my charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide...
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also...
Ok.
Why is there...
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful time.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this. It's as if everyone vanished. And
could this be? Xandar.
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those. Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent. Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some...
Is often the prelude to divine into...
Everyone, be careful.
Ah, c'est Marshmallow.
Here they come. Here they come.
Evernight. How is this possible?
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not finally the last era nova.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the Three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become now. They are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and the 12 titans who got...
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
What? I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be...
As expected, I can't hide anything.
Pourquoi quand Marshmallow elle parle, il y a des guillemets?
Mr. Yang, well, long time no see. Yes.
We should be the ones to say that.
Regardez là, il n'y a pas de guillemets.
Sorry. So these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon Wayne. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the New World. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms. But
How intriguing.
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat.
please don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to... He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
C'est le seul qui n'a pas changé.
Unbelievable. All the residents...
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's...
That colossal deity is him.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his...
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy, and Cumpower Good Buddy now bears the weight of the entire world. And every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius's destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes.
Ok.
It seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's...
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
Comment ça, un point de TP? Ah d'accord, c'est des...
The so-called fool in the world.
C'était pour pas que je me TP directement là. On va voir les dialogues.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all awaken from your eternal slumber and...
Please guide us! Show us how to embrace this...
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the nameless who dwells.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard the core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes. It's the miracle he brought to him. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has...
Il a ouvert le ciel là du coup. Ce ciel maudit.
Prophecy of the deliverer means nothing to me now. Someone like in the name of Kazlan. Let us depart.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of explore, understand. Together, let us blaze a trail for the dead.
Je voulais regarder le ciel du coup.
Is it just me, or does this demiurge matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the memo keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the Colonel actually...
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence.
It's not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we can tell we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb.
Xandar says the demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper.
Always happy to help. But as your academic part, Herta, what if we... Let's say the demiurge really doesn't exist.
Backup plan? Of course. We turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is in...
Then let's hope we never have to use it.
Il y a la costumière.
There's no point worrying about the end just yet. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Ouais, ils sont pas gênants.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Ah, faut taper.
Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old intelligence? All set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Un vaisseau spatial.
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison.
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel with... But yours is way too clean.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could...
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Order Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another...
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players. If you choose to burn yourself out as a reason, Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat right now. I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this demiurge really is.
Démarrer le qui.
Let's hope this matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace.
This whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
I see it too. We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier.
D'accord. On doit mettre en pilote automatique.
We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Par contre, le bruit il est dégueulasse.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. But I did find some interesting scars in this high energy radiation. Internal imaginary...
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
So that's what he meant.
Il a fait exploser un Stellaron. Mais c'est un malade.
He wanted to turn the neuron, the erudition, into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of the life form known as the demiurge.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, then, does this mean finding the demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase everybody, failed. It still left a mark. By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Emporius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said... The demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Les résidus du cauchemar.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's
Inside that world, it was the 13th forgotten Titan, the one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start. The nameless Titan never existed. The so-called
a mimetic entity full of theatrics.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but...
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the... So we have to assume that both are true.
The truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final... Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right, let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition. The remembrance.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no...
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture? Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
C'est le signal de l'exomite.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the exomyth.
Oh.
This repulsive force.
Correct. Judging by its defensive property.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital? Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve.
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control.
Il a sectionné une partie de ses voies neuronales pour se libérer du contrôle d'Anaxagoras.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path?
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. Weave.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchors in place.
I knew it. The one thing I didn't want to happen. He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match.
It's his domain. Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is
We're back.
reverse engineering complete. The results. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated...
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig.
To be in the purest light is to be...
The Scepter's main frame. Or maybe we should...
Unfortunately, we still haven't found it.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding any...
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred, or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar...
There is the possibility that he's natural...
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. I mean, the unknown is right in front of us. So we only have...
You sound pretty convinced. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight. Oh, they were mistaken for someone else. That made the most sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in, but they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't know.
Which also means there's a high chance that their power...
Well, at least Xandar. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go. What a mess. Total devastation.
Bon, c'est sympa de vaisseau et tout, mais je trouve que ça va pas avec l'ambiance d'Euphoria, ça.
Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances. No chances. I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Ligus's coffin like he wanted.
Il y a la tête de Xandar là par terre.
Looks like you were right.
Oh, je voulais aller chercher le coffre.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Welcome, you two. I'm very...
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I remain here only to share the joy of discovery and also to the conclusion regarding...
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing Demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within. That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate...
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into mine now. The perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but...
Then let us, as we reveal the truth behind Philia's 093's...
Where should I start with the story about me from the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is the daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world. What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift. The prophecies fulfilled, the villagers say. This pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. Cry loud, child. Let your voice... Anyway, time quietly flowed by. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea. But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of... My childhood friend did not understand. Why was I like that then? The world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to... But fate was fickle, just like how the crumbling world could not preserve, just as the ballad blown on the breeze says. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You know that the story starts to deviate from here. The hero's journey crosses
Correction. Philia 09th.
Hi, Miss. I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 0. Size. Grayscale. Proportion. Outputting analysis result.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
Une pêche.
Peach's record. Number 8.
Query.
Electrical signal sequence. Polymos 600.
Polymos.
Related to comment.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 7.
Related to reason. Comment. Yep.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to
Formatting progress.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty. Conclusion. Peach.
Don't process error.
Process error.
Comment.
Process error.
Really? Are you... Record. Peach. I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. A little fairy popped out. Just like how you did. It had long ears. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of 1, 2, 3... Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Formatting complete.
I, Pete, note. Little Peach. Peach. Memory. Little fairies. Once again, the saga comes to a shh. You this time, too. Now that I look back, there was a period when Peach. Why?
Formatting progress.
I'm here.
Process error.
Won't allow it to. No need to feel sorry if there are no new blank spaces. Blank space. I'm actually really lucky, you know. Now I can rest in peace in the past. I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch. Peach. If there are no new blank spaces, how... Next Cyrene... Oh, Peach. Cyrene. So, first there is love. Then there is query.
The developmental trends of a erudition have nothing to do not having a consciousness.
Consciousness? Query. What could be behind this door? If I tell you all the stories of... Will I be able to finally welcome the deliverer and inform... Key? Do Peach. Yes. Right. Query. What? Peaches.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child...
Pink hair and those ears. She was born to be...
Cyrene has pink hair.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For
Cry, child. Cry.
Cyrene is... easy. I can. I learn. Anyway, I don't like tears. But the name ID Celestii came from the unpleasant, yet you always seem so happy. Cyrene. Of course. Because so, I grew up to be gentle. Cyrene is... gentle. Easy. I can.
just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant, even if all is lost to the wind. Some things won't, like my height, Tree's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. Cyrene is... simple.
I promise you. The pain.
Alright. Let's not... What we're about to embark on is the truth. Come on. Cyrene was... crying when Cyrene was... the later memories. Ah! I got it! So... then... as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be... I see! Cyrene's memories. I will... So weird. I can't see you, but... that you... Hi. It just feels like... Yes. Now... I can listen. Talk also. I can tell stories. So, I'm going going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote. It's almost as if I can Once upon a time. There, how beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower. But it looked and looked, only to find the crystal flower. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. Until one day, to their surprise, the little fairy was so sad, but it was a good light. It was bright, and I knew love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beauty. I hope to turn it into a... Okay, then I'm thinking that when the flower... Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't have a heart. It's simple. If the flower the crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off. But should a flower like this be called love? But then, that's not true. You've already written the crystal flower fell to... It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was Then, the little fairy will see then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally... Peach's words. I don't understand. But it's fine.
Electrical signal sequence.
Why didn't I think of this?
Electrical signal sequence.
That's...
Ah ouais, c'est long.
Not having a consciousness means, however, that does not hinder in a strange twist of fate. For the remembrance, lament was the factor.
The daughter of Id Silicii. My lament is a type of compassionate pain. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you, sometimes it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that sometimes it's unwillingness and regret. And sometimes it's a bottomless well of hurt. I bid farewell to this beautiful world while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet we only lament. But then, it would catch up to that journey where all is lost. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page, but only the author knows how much struggle and agony. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. My entire life spent inside this little story. But maybe, I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, and that tear would fall and create the first. Then, people would see every beautiful... It'll be all the remembrances. Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why... But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But indeed, that's why I believe all this is real. That genuine shiver.
Formatting progress. 20.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with... And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today. Right. But actually, my good friend,
The lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers, and there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate him. I still don't get it. But just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Faut que je joue dans le micro.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my... Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right? I'll read and you'll listen, like how I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment while you will depart and hold that star, and our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, and they shall become the epic known as...
Oh, cinématique.
And so
Cache à
my
souhait.
story ends. From here on, it's your story now. Mimi?
Oh. C'est comme ça qu'elle est devenue même.
So, the light that tore through the... I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star. Yes, the seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hand. I am the first new spore. Amphorius's heart. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem. I'm sorry. I don't know. But now's not the time to cry, right? Do you remember that I was also worried about the Mem's memories, and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other either way? Could you please let me do something? I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just... Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages, becoming the source of power for Amphoria. A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin. And what happens after that? Maybe I can create a miracle. And, or maybe I proved to be nothing more than a weak ripple. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker. That way, I can also put aside all my worries and... The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. Remember this moment, friend.
Bon, j'aimerais bien qu'on arrête de m'atomiser les yeux. Avec des écrans blancs.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including the Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of M only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the astral...
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to... She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the Scepter's consciousness still alive, there's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't...
What a pity. When the truth's not only that, Madam Hurt, when 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined, it's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction would be born. Its hatred...
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30...
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory? I pity you.
Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined as their... And direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of...
What hubris. And what if...
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered so much already. What is more for the first genius? Failure is simply the beginning of the next. You don't want to test the resolve of a...
Huh, that's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your... It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow you. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Oh, ils sont chiants.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What a beautiful...
The view's pretty good here. Oh.
Just a moment, please.
I see. So you...
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on, Screwlum? Her chances may be small, but...
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no.
As your enemy, but should your sudden inspiration bring more variables, child mind?
You will initiate the destruction's chain reaction.
But you'll also become the
Curious. It's been so long and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droid, the cherished children of the erudition, the genius is lauded by all. His curiosity, the only thing we can feel? Huh. Well, it's not so bad. Now let the lock become the key. Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herta, Genius Society 83rd seat, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
There's no such thing as unity in the society.
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the society. The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees. During the second, how many will respond this time?
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made the bet with you, Poka.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious me! So many familiar faces. We even have a
Primitif.
special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected. Even though one is just here for the fun. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You mad woman. That's like what...
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's...
If Rupert dared to do that, why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the success rate, little witch. What's gonna happen if you succeed?
We're all smart people here, so I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about this, Lord of...
You know you're signing your death sentence.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
Huh. What a naive little girl. Thinking her wish.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad, no matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to
I'm not gonna argue with that.
then to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement. Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus, as of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed Herta's decision to all the Xandars in the universe. We will become her representatives and stop all
What are you playing at?
my reasons, curiosity.
Am I going to clash blades with the first genius? What a pleasant surprise. Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to...
Did you all just treat me as a side character? I'm just here for the fun. As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Squirrelum, then I wouldn't mind.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculus.
I don't know, right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the...
Well, we passed the society's trial. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, senior society member.
Lycurgus may not be. Farewell, juniors. In a limited time, you no longer need to address me.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus? Could it be?
Yes. I have completely severed my eye. Shall witness the end of the world in the role of Theo.
I really don't get you.
Perhaps you've heard me say this many times, Herta. But I still would like to reiterate that it's a great honor to work with you.
I did hear this many times, and I responded to you many times in the same way. I'm allergic to pleasantries. Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
Stephen's work is done.
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path. Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphorious.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved, we'll write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
Ok.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hope.
Fine. Dust and sand in the air.
This heat is brutal. Not even the trail.
You could say this prison was forged from fine and...
But fury never lasts forever. That's why we're here, right?
Aynen Elo.
Let's embark on the final.
So this is what lies
Maidimos.
west wind.
Oh.
Ravaged battlefield. waiting for you. Heroes from Trailblazers of the Astral Express.
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castro. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready. Indeed, that journey of the past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crawl. And you.
Well, I guess my identity's not a see that means her sacrifice.
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone. Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us. Then inscribe her name in this final battle. Calamity. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade.
The earth beneath our feet is... I hear it. Finally.
Across 30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that is exactly that last flicker of flame, that will never... This life, the song of strife shall not end. I am Mighty Mos, the land for the destruction's eternal end.
Time to wake up.
Oh, c'est un nouveau mob ça, je pensais que c'était des espèces de sirènes là, mais pas du tout. Enfin, c'est une espèce de sirène, mais qui ressemble à un poney.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Sadly, our golden blood shares its origin with Iron Tomb. I fear that, like these pawns...
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one. Take this.
Une bague.
The signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death, and the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
So, you're not coming?
I am strife. Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. Take this signet. With it, I'll be with you always. In the name of the mortal, mighty,
Je sais des trucs comme ça avec tout le monde, ça va être long. Cypher. Je vérifie. Allez là-bas. Merde, laissez-moi descendre.
Hold on, let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first new spore. Mr. Meow.
Des miaou.
And this one with the flower.
We do? He's saying we're both pretty, right?
Relax, I'm just kidding. Look at those. Let me share some good news with you. This place may look. Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A golden.
Look familiar. It's from that little deliverer boy. If it's showing up here, it means only one. This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of.
There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. Then I shall roar at evil and...
I see. So this is how he trapped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world out.
Sounds just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. He's probably the only one who could have endured that. Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lie. Hey, deliverer boy. Sorry for before, but the heroes you were always holding out for. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Please, join us, Cypher. Help us.
This time, its light will stand without.
Well, would you look at that? And... Alright, then write it like this. Cypher, Trickery's traveler. All she ever wanted was for there to always be water in deserts, and gold in Here, take the coin of whimsy. When it's time to make a quick getaway.
Ok.
And for all you latecomers out there, listen up. She might have been a bit greedy and a bit of a liar, but she never. Well, well. If it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road. We're one player short.
On va vraiment leur rencontrer les 12 comme ça. J'espère qu'ils seront à plus dur après. Genre série travail à silence, ils peuvent être à 2. Ah, le logo du porte-monde. Castoris.
You've forged into a shackle. I'm glad to see you again, mister.
Castoris.
Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved. To bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams.
Flame Weaver. Why is he here?
This is the first Castellana, and Lord Finan's deepest wound. He remembered everything he bore through the fires of his fury. I've restrained countless vessels like this.
Maybe he's been waiting here.
Waiting for his former enemies to stand before him.
What answer does he hope for from us?
Well, even if I had to go through hundreds of billions of cycles again, so let go of your regret, comrade. That's perfect.
Hey, I'm not that accommodating, you know. You've never once pulled your punches. Ever heard of going easy on a lady? So pull yourself together, will you? If you freeze.
Yes. Please trust in us across 30 million cycles. Radiant, I ask you to rest here, and may this grieving soil bear the bloom of it.
No earthquakes.
Perhaps Castellana has...
There's another possibility.
Then, I suppose it's my time to set out. Please take this Antilla flower with you. I believe that if anything could speak for this ordinary, resilient bloom, perhaps you remember, Lord Mighty. In that lifetime when you traveled with him, you want to control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable
Resist it with the strength.
I think I've done it. I've stood casting off the name of death, Castoris, servant of the afterlife, and then live as a human and die as one.
Why so sentimental?
Sorry, for
that's a big one. So, who's up? Not budging an inch, huh? Early grade.
Speaking of which, Miss Cipher, do Delosians...
Of course we do. Wait, isn't the real issue that this...
Oh, right. Watch this. The fresh power of time.
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do. Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie. See? Way better than that guy, right?
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
Ah, y a un coffre là-bas. Bon, tant pis.
Does catch your
Pour la
attention.
prochaine fois.
At least it still rhymes.
La ruine du temps. La rive des souvenirs oubliés. Tu m'en descends super loin.
There's a whole garden
Oh!
down here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Incredible.
Ça ressemble au
The
bosquet.
energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
This is the sweet dream Lady Cipher wove for him. A peaceful, gentle new world.
Look, the blade down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind. But that light, yes. It's the world-cleansing blood. Still shimmering.
This roundabout way of doing things? It's definitely him.
Golden light.
On devrait trouver Yacine ici. Anaxa.
All the pink
Ouais.
lights have finally come together.
Marchouille.
Marchie? I think I prefer Sevi.
I'm glad we're all getting along.
Hyacinth, did you awaken?
That's Lord Finan's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wait. Miss Clementine, Mr. Crateros, and countless others who have heeded Grey's call. Guided by the rainbow, they're sending...
Euphorians need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled.
I knew you could all hear it too. Standing here, the sky feels wider than ever. We'll take every name there with us, won't we?
We will.
An epic is shaped by the lives it carries. Or, as you've...
Then, I guess that's my little pluck the strings, Hyacinth, healer of the sky. May the seven-hued melody weave a rainbow when the rainbow rises across the horizon. Even the darkest clouds.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle nous a laissé, elle?
The melody. It's changed. He heard the voices of the people. He could no longer respond with the same like a bird drawn home by instinct. It takes flight and finds its way to him.
Un petit coffre. Oh, c'est un titan. Ah, c'est là. Du coup, on devrait trouver, je pense, un Axa à Glaé ici. Ou peut-être Tribi. Oh, une pièce puzzle. Fuck.
You're here. Sooner than I expected. So all along, the Demiurge was you. The pink mammal beside the Trailblazer.
Your classification is pretty spot on.
Well, the sages of the grove do call him the Titan.
Say the ones who keep dumping every problem child.
They also say that the Titans are way better at raising. With great power comes great responsibility.
It shouldn't be too hard for someone with your insight.
Exactly. All right, gather yourselves.
Whoa, this is way more hardcore than the happy-go-lucky stuff at Paperfold University.
The final battle is upon us, and the reinforcements still can't get through. See those crystals? They carry the wishes. This is the task Final left behind. I've tried, but I can't move them alone.
The conviction to save the...
In other words, as the hero within this challenge is practically me.
Endless darkness. That is where...
But with just a glimmer of light, we can...
What lies beyond the edge of the light?
Chaos. To bear the name Kaslana, one must first plunge into chaos to seek a path for the primordial light.
Beyond the shadows lies the outline of dawn.
Only by bearing both light and shadow can one traverse the cycles of dawn and dusk.
La musique, elle est ouf.
The light's spreading.
These creatures, it's someone.
His very first wish. You'll never forget.
That's the ray of hope.
Why is this happening?
Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait. Ah, ok.
Even the deliverer from the sky must have their beginnings in the soil of the nations. Only one who treats the world as their teacher. There, its eventual destiny.
He never expected that the majestic holy city would be far from the end of what needed to be protected.
The farther his gaze reached, the more weight he came to bear. But in the end, he couldn't hold on to any of it. This crystal is quiet.
A prisoner in the cave can never truly...
The blaze was still not only by...
The echo in his heart still lingers. Deliverer, take the wish of...
We only have half of the mark.
Take this. I'll bring you to the next... That massive tome you're...
Of course.
Then give me a lift, would you?
Even gods shouldn't skip exercise.
Miss Hyacinth. Then, with the trailblaze as witness.
Ah oui, d'accord, je crois que je comprends. Ça va être par branche. Du coup, là, on a eu Mighty, Castoris, Cypher. Là, on a Yacine, Anaxor. Et du coup, dans cette branche-là, ce serait Aglaé. C'est absolument pas là que je dois aller. Et du coup, on va bien aller chercher tout le monde un par un. Non, non, c'est droit silence.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Hooray, Fry! You finally made...
No laws, no opposition. Just a dying beast and the flame-chased spirit. Ugh, boring.
Whoa. This place is...
Imperator. Should we...
It's your call.
Allow me to share our findings. This paradise, along with the destruction, seems to be... Perhaps it is because the era in which Finan was the most active lies far removed from the days of the first flame, even in the cycles where he remained sane.
Even trapped in a cage, he hasn't let down his guard. That is a good sign. That man's heart may seem hollow, but his hatred is clear.
Wait, so you two can't come with us?
You want us to join you as memory?
Indeed. This way, the stars shall remember Saridra, Mana and Hycelins, Knight of the Oak.
Is that book truly the only way for us to leave our name?
I believe, as I've written, is but one medium. The remembrance has...
Understood. Allow me to decline. I'll see you. I would rather be forgotten. If your words hold true...
In that case, let the waves that surge within your heart, the storm and sea awaits your soul.
You two are still as resolute as ever. In that case, we must double our efforts.
c'est dommage, ma théorie tenait la route. Jusqu'à ce qu'on les rende compte tous les deux.
Looks like that cured it, huh?
Quand je viendrai explorer, je prendrai Hacheron.
Such a tiny pathogen could spawn a calamity that engulfs the entire universe.
Now, don't lose your temper, Snow.
Rian.
Good kids keep their emotions in check.
Oh, there's another one.
Over here, too.
Lady Trebios?
Oh, your little Reenie? You look so...
She is not the Cyrene we remember. She is the Demiurge, Titan of Genesis. The one... Yeah. But Trian and I can't...
You see, weird stuff keeps popping.
These scattered scrolls.
They're so scary and so sad.
We need to stay here.
Et Tribi, où est-ce qu'elle est?
Scrolls filled with horrifying content.
There is no black tide here, but it is a battlefield.
Miss Odata and Mr. Hara.
Nikos 496. Command. Inject interference.
That Tin Man is one sneak.
It's time to move on, my child. That God created us. The cold, indifferent cosmos.
Je commence à avoir faim.
You led yourself. Is that not a tragedy?
Snowy's been fighting this whole time.
But the strength behind his...
To be a flame is to burn, but it was remembrance that drove him.
His inner struggle.
If those thoughts take over this...
So, we'll use the Century Gate.
Then, we'll defeat the baddies together.
But if Finan and Iron Tomb are already inseparable from each other...
It means he's still bearing the weight of the world, so that everyone can reach.
So, you guys keep... Little Gray, this time...
Only 2 remain on this flame chase journey.
Figures. They're always leading from the front line.
Il n'en reste que 2. Ah bah oui, parce qu'on en a déjà. Sur les 12. Il y a déjà Dan Hang et Marsh qui est avec nous. Donc le temps et la terre. Donc ça fait plus que 10. Du coup, Finan qui est pas là. Enfin qu'on doit aller chercher tout à la fin donc. Ça fait 9. Oh shit, c'est encore un truc comme ça.
We're here. The second.
I wonder what kind of wish we'll see this time.
I'm afraid it's quite the this time. That's right. You.
The other half of the weight of world. Relax now.
Marchevel, je la trouve tellement stylée avec ses yeux rouges.
If you're ready, begin the ritual.
Looks like we'll be walking through the darkness this time.
Exactly. It's no but shattering the frozen despair.
je passe ça? Ok, je suis là. Là, on doit voyager dans l'ombre. Ah, puis on doit casser ces fragments.
The first ripple has faded. And so begins a long and arduous journey.
Bon, c'est un peu plus simple que l'autre du coup.
Endless slaughter. All for nothing.
That's more than anyone should be made to suffer.
Bah, c'est le même que l'autre. Sauf que c'est dans l'autre sens.
Even when it was finally over, all that remained in him was despair.
The other half of Worldbearer as promised.
At last, you've released him from the and quenched the despair. When both light and shadow are claimed by those who fall, the blank statue is finally free.
That smiling child in the memories. Let him come with us. Laugh.
Je pensais que c'était genre Triby ou un truc comme ça. Ou Cyrene. La petite Cyrene. Mais non, c'était sûrement bébé Finon. Pas enfant. Le passage. C'est ça, je crois.
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
Je vais mettre ça au cas où il y a un gros combat qui arrive.
The spirit basin, it seems this gentle little one last farewell. Farewell, paradise. Sink into gentle. From now on, when the wish, find him could someone's finally stepped into.
Whoa! So tall, so cool.
It's because he is the very embodiment.
Who are you?
So, you've written, but for me, this is the 33,550,000. They're already on their way. Should they cross paths with me, I imagine things may...
30 million.
Ah, pay it no mind, child.
It looks just like a statue, but it's weird. He's worn.
Why not listen?
There are cracks all over him. Is he gonna fall apart?
How this man would rather fall to... You might think of me as... as others may call them, as to...
Regret?
My first creation left me, long ago. This second one, I believed it with all...
I don't get it. Are you saying?
I won't change. But it's as if They are mocking me, a failed sculptor. This vessel is merely an avatar made to contain the first geniuses. Parent, the seal etched into my mechanic. Compared to me, those 12 may have lived with more.
Is this your confession, Lord Lycurgus?
Avec Trippy.
You misunderstand. From the very beginning, I was...
But since you're troubled by the radiance of these, perhaps after 30 million futile cycles, you too have realized you're just as much a prisoner of fate.
I suppose you do have.
Now you are imprisoned by the sages from beyond the sky.
And that is why this will be my last time standing.
Though we stand on opposite sides, we are both waiting.
What are you talking about? Is something big about to happen?
Aggie.
I know. Now that your victory is assured, I trust you won't mind giving us a moment in private.
Assured? Not quite. But I won't stay long. I'd rather not spoil. And besides, after losing everything, the only thing that remains in...
I pity you, Dior.
I don't need you. Farewell.
J'avais jamais remarqué elle que ses cheveux étaient fort jaunes à l'intérieur.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Snowy. We're here to take you home.
Home? I don't understand.
This isn't a real home. A home should be a warm...
But I can't sleep. Every time I feel drowsy, there's a voice. You mustn't sleep or disaster will come. It sounds really weak, but also kind of strict.
It won't disturb your sleep anymore. For countless nights, you had no other choice. But now, join us and send your own.
My wish.
You don't have to come up. Grown-ups often think duty and ideals are wishes. But a true wish, it can only take form in the hands of someone who is truly free.
So, Snowy, will you come with us to chase after your own wish?
I wanna go.
I'm glad to hear it.
The final flame chase journey, just like the 30 million before it. Take our hands and come with us.
Where did little Fine and Shat?
Look, he's already gone ahead to embrace his...
Rayman doré.
You really took the long way around. Well, now everyone's here.
You finally arrived.
Long time no see, everyone. We miss you too, little Gray. And even though we've met before, it's still moving to see her.
Woven from remembrance, this garment gleams so brilliantly.
J'ai encore failli ban de mon bot.
Just like the future, we will now weave together for Amphorius.
We've reached the end.
Yeah. They just have Snowy.
What lies
The first seal upon iron.
The second seal was a reflection of his inner desire.
The path he wove together with...
And all this is gone.
His traces are everywhere.
The world believed Kefli had long since perished. But they held fast. What Finan is doing now, and what we must do, is also no...
Then let remembrance burn bright like a shooting star. And once...
Mon chien aboie. Bon, je vais aller pisser. J'arrive.
Take a moment to gather yourself. Once you take this step,
Ok.
Let's take a group photo, March. You still look quite charming as the bad girl.
The scepter once bestowed upon us names of code command.
The prophecy spoke of our unchanging fate.
but under the pens of trailblazing and Genesis, the stars, Trebios, holy child of passage, Aglaia, weaver of romance.
At the journey's end, they shall bathe in gold once.
Through myriad passages, until all that was lost.
Do you still remember, Kaslana? The one who won't. The world dissipates at the end of the cycle. But if you open your eyes and look back on yesterday, at last, the raging, leaving only love to Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. But even if all is lost to the wind, memory endures.
Here, all that was once futile finally comes to fruition. This is the end of your lonely, bitter journey.
Oh. Où est-ce qu'on a atterri? Dans la conscience de Kaslan? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ah, c'est le sceptre, ah d'accord. Vous pensez le argent l'a aidé? J'aimerais bien revoir les chasseurs de Stellar. Allez, moi je veux me battre.
Salvation.
It is a word that often comes knocking at our door, and our soft-hearted conductor never turned anyone down. Goes the entire cosmos.
Make sure you watch your footing, friend. Let us walk through the final page of this.
After running all around the place, we're finally making big strides.
At the end of time, life will illuminate the warm candlelight, subduing the flames of the destruction.
Cast everything behind you. All that's left is a thrilling, relentless deathmatch.
The final problem no longer requires a rational solution. Feel free to critique it to your heart's content.
La destruction. D'accord.
forget what set me on this path. Iron Tomb now trembles in Finen's chest. With this empty body, I have become its perfect vessel. And its destined casket. You know what to do, partner. Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. Stand with me and become heroes. That's all I've ever wanted. The epic draws to a close. 30 million cycles of light fading into darkness. Just for this moment. To welcome the true dawn. Finally. Again, all of us. Reunited. Ma'am.
Yes, it's me. I will remember what you want to say to her.
No need. I can see that she's right here. All the companions who sacrificed themselves, their wish. Have we succeeded?
I think we have.
Tomorrow, the stars will sing of the story of the Flame Chaser.
And it won't just be you in it. There will be countless.
Amphorius will be a glorious and magnificent. Hence, for this world we so deep.
Let us write its ending.
Le trône des mondes.
Step forward with the trail blaze as witness. Let the name shared by all the nameless hero, Kazlana! I see the pale dawn breaking. With my flesh as kindling. Light the first dawn.
J'aurais dû faire ça d'abord.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Bon, j'imagine qu'il y a plusieurs phases parce que là ça paraît un peu ridicule.
Hesitate. Don't destroy this body. Kill. Fury. Overflowing. Put down your hesitation. I am Tomb's hatred. This bottomless. It will turn into countless. And when the time comes, promise me. Use the world-cleansing golden blood to turn everything to ash. With this fire, I wish you eternal victory.
Remember me with love. This beautiful tomorrow. May life and death sprout new buds. Don't blink, there's a surprise. May time watch over the Evernight. Roman's hatred with love. This moment into eternity.
Destruction.
Promise me the dawn, Grace. That's good. Finally, golden warm fire.
Oh.
Bear witness, monarch of myriad machines, my ridiculous creation. The instant in your calculations bears the name destruction.
Who said you could speak, Senior? Watch closely. See how your chaos ends at the hands of your juniors.
Don't get too worked up. Take a deep breath.
There's not a trace of life in that ominous shell.
We're not gonna lose to a hollow husk, right?
In the name of trailblazing, we'll reject this false answer!
My atonement is complete. The Heinous Giant.
Iron Tomb body has descended. Is it querying for news? Don't worry about what happens out here.
What a twisted giant. It must be supported by this.
How tragic. A puppet without a heart cannot fool.
The Cosmic Alliance has finished its deployment. Don't hold back. Give us everything you've got.
They shall remember this moment.
Everyone's been waiting for this. Thanks. All energized. Don't worry. The night will soon fall. Good night.
Embrace
Hmm. La musique est stylée. Pour l'instant.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Don't be rash.
Ok.
Illuminate this chaos.
Indeed, there must be light.
All courses converging into one.
The grand vision of deliverance. For
Tomorrow is
finally within reach!
Please hearken. After 13 heartbeats, light will create the heavens and earth.
Stay calm, everyone. We'll put all our forces into an all-out attack when the decisive moment arrives.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Du coup, elle a fait réduire le pourcentage aussi. Quand elle était passée à 40%.
Let me add some rays of dawn. Let's do that again. All right. Time to wake up.
Memories ripples are waiting to be kissed awake by a shooting star. The stars will carry every memory into Emphorius. May life and death sprout new buds.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Don't worry. The night will soon fall. Good night.
Don't worry. We're all here. May time watch over the Evernight. Cleanse hatred with love.
Mythos, logos. Ça fait quoi? Ah oui.
A world that knows love won't be destroyed.
Life isn't a grid for this. As you wish.
Everyone's been waiting for this.
Strong spikes have appeared on the path chart. Logic, iron iterating itself.
Corner beast. No. My dukes, heed my call. Forward!
I only wish that death may protect us. Don't worry. We're all here. May life and death sprout new buds. I will pass on your gift, lady. It's as warm as an embrace. I only wish that death may protect us.
I have always avoided making hasty verdicts. Now,
Il y a tout le monde qui vient nous parler.
This unprecedented trailblaze is worth everyone's effort.
Please cherish the place. Wait here. The cosmos' gaze is what...
Take our answer.
Est-ce que c'est un malus qui peut te dissiper? Non. Le malus ne se dissipe pas. Je pense que le seul moyen de le dissiper, c'est avec ça. Ok, j'aurais dû faire ça avant. Hop. Elle est bien la musique.
Stop stressing. You have me, don't you?
Ah, il fait chier, je pensais que c'était un livreur, mais pas du tout. T'as un gars qui fait sa pub.
A world that knows love won't be destroyed. Everyone's been waiting. I should have remembered this one. The overnight trick show you have fun. Time to wake up.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I only wish that death may protect us.
The progress of Aeronova has been interrupted?
Does this mean we won?
But we have a bad feeling about this.
The golden thread still trembles. The
Correction. This is not a war, but a debate. The argument.
Ouah, il a combien de barres de vie? Infini? Ah d'accord.
solution is irrefutable. The right side of the equation, the erudition, falls silent. In 13 heartbeats, they will begin recalculating the universe. With destruction as the only solution.
Madam Herda, strong pulse detected at the battlefield center.
It's Iron Tomb's destruction equation. It's about to complete.
That's our chance. Everyone, get ready to link connecting audience system to scepter. Hardware overclocking, activate. Preparations complete. Maximum output capacity reach.
Be careful. The pulse will reach our ship in 5.
Brace for impact. And leave the final step to me.
Ok. Le faux château. L'érudition a posé le regard sur nous.
Don't worry. Time does not flow and all the stars have been silenced. Iron Tomb is dissolving everything that I can sense. But I'm still here, and you are still. Though the button of destruction has been pressed, we still have a chance to reach that Eon. Finally cast their eyes toward Emphorius. Yes, I imagine they have also been waiting for this moment. When the scepter's
Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment
the cosmos will witness Emphorius's answer after this fleeting, yet eternal. And now, I see endless memories floating in the starry skies. They are still pure seeds for now. I hold these memories, a tiny Eden, I believe the flower of miracles will... Friend, I can still hear your voice in this bottomless. Looks like we're still connected by one heart, even as the cosmos reaches its end. In that case, I won't, because as long as you follow the memories in your heart, you'll definitely find me in this fleeting eternity. Right?
What are you waiting for, passenger? I specifically
On part en pyjama.
check on you in case you got lost. What's the big deal? At long last, you've embarked on this road as well. Many, many years ago, they were standing at the start of the road and hesitate. Run! Don't think about anything else. Just run. Even if the entire cosmos has... You still need to keep running. Picture yourself as... Because that's what the trailblaze... Then get ready. The conductor will be giving you... Attention! Attention all passengers in the Astral Express is about to arrive. Calling at the final destination. 5, 4, we depart. 5...
It's so good. If the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out.
Let the first light illuminate chaos. It's so quiet. Everything's frozen in the most beautiful moment. This garden. I'm here, Cyrene.
I knew you'd find this place.
Est-ce que...
And walk into my heart
Oui.
as you've always done. Then let us both do our duty.
Ça fait chier de m'arrêter là. Mais j'ai pas le choix.
Blazes the way forward, and the fairy who watches over remembrance.
Au-delà de l'histoire, carrément. Ok. Ça fait une boucle infinie encore. Bon, je vais arrêter là. Je vais me TP dans un coin où je suis sûr de pas proc ça. Juste là. Comme ça, je pourrais farmer tranquille et tout.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay
Bon.
here for a while longer?
Il y a encore 2 succès. Donc ça veut dire qu'il y a encore pas mal de quêtes en vrai. Du coup voilà, ce sera tout pour aujourd'hui. On terminera... Je sais pas quand je peux terminer. Je vais peut-être essayer de stream ce soir. Si je peux. On verra. On verra, on verra. Tac. Ah oui, j'ai obtenu les drops Twitch. Bon, la quête était vraiment, vraiment cool. Enfin, elle est vraiment, vraiment cool parce qu'elle n'est pas finie. J'ai hâte de la suite, de comment ça se termine. Donc apparemment, on s'est fait torcher par ton bout de fer. Mais c'est pas fini. C'est pas fini, c'est pas fini. Du coup, on verra la suite. Si tout va bien ce soir ou demain soir, je verrai. Tac. Je mets le lien du YouTube pour avoir accès aux rediffusions de live. Non, c'est ce côté-là maintenant. Et non. Attendez. Ouais, si, c'est bien là. Ouais, j'ai retourné la caméra, du coup, c'est bien là maintenant. Tac. Et le Twitter pour être averti des lives. Voilà. Bon, je suis content. J'ai Cyrene et son cône de lumière. On a très bien avancé la quête principale. Je pense même qu'elle est bientôt terminée. Je pense qu'en 2 heures de quête, on peut la terminer. On a fait un gros 3 heures. Bon, comme je skip un peu les dialogues. Enfin, skip un peu les dialogues. Je lis plus vite que les personnages ne parlent alors. Ça va plus vite aussi. Je sais pas, elle dure combien de temps. Mais elle est incroyable. Vraiment. En For Use, je n'ai pas été déçu. Il n'y a que la partie, on va dire, un peu sous en For Use où on dirait, genre, ça ressemble. Bah, ça ressemble pas en For Use. Ça sort de je sais pas où. Mais bon, c'est en lien avec le sceptre, Zandar, tout ça. Donc, ouais. En tout cas, c'est. J'ai hâte de finir cette quête. De voir la suite, la fin. J'ai hâte aussi de up ma Cyrene, voir ce qui me manque, la jouer un peu plus, voir de quoi elle est réellement capable, voir aussi avec quoi tous ces bonus scale, parce qu'elle a pas forcément besoin de beaucoup de HP, elle a pas forcément besoin de beaucoup de dégâts crit, elle a pas forcément besoin de taux crit, et pourtant elle donne des bons buffs. Donc je ferai. Quand je upperai ces traces et tout, je lirai plus attentivement. Mais ça, je le ferai sûrement demain. Voilà. Bon, je vous souhaite un bon appétit, une bonne journée. Peut-être à ce soir ou demain. Voilà. Allez, ciao ciao.